Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Numismatic World. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare and high-value coins. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just curious about the treasures hiding in your piggy bank, this video is for you. We'll explore some of the most sought-after coins, their histories, and what makes them so valuable. So grab your magnifying glass, and let's get started on this exciting journey through time and currency. The 1936 Buffalo nickel, produced as part of the final years of the series designed by James O. Fraser, is a coin that holds a special place in American numismatic history. The design of the Buffalo nickel itself is a reflection of both the nation's artistic ambitions and its complex relationship with its indigenous and frontier past. The coin was part of a series that was introduced in 1913 and remained in circulation until 1938. Throughout its production, the Buffalo nickel went through subtle changes in its design, composition, and minting processes, but the 1936 issue holds significance as it was one of the last coins produced before the series was replaced by the Jefferson nickel. The composition of the 1936 Buffalo nickel, like the other coins of the series, was a combination of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This alloy was chosen for its durability and its ability to withstand the rigors of circulation while maintaining a silvery appearance that made the coin distinctive in comparison to other denominations of the time. The coin weighed 5 grams, with a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. Its reeded edge served to discourage clipping and counterfeiting, a problem that was prevalent in the early years of the 20th century. The composition was part of a broader trend in American coinage during the period, where the U.S. Mint favored durable and easily identifiable metals for its circulating currency. The design of the 1936 Buffalo nickel was based on Fraser's original artwork, which was deeply influenced by his respect for Native American culture and his admiration for the American frontier. On the obverse, the coin features the profile of a Native American man, which was meant to represent a composite of several Native American chiefs rather than any one specific individual. The model Fraser is most often associated with for this image is Iron Tail, a Lakota Sioux leader, but Fraser also used features from other tribal leaders, such as those from the Apache and Cheyenne nations. The image of the Native American was intended to evoke a sense of dignity, strength, and resilience, qualities Fraser believed were representative of the Native American people. The Native American's face is depicted in high relief, which was a hallmark of the design of the Buffalo nickel. This high relief, however, posed significant challenges in the minting process, leading to issues with weak strikes that often resulted in poor detail, particularly around the Indian's face and headdress. The placement of the word "Liberty" to the left and the year 1936 on the right gave the design a balanced and symmetrical appearance, while "United States of America" appeared across the top, with "E pluribus unum" inscribed below the profile. The bold profile of the Native American, combined with the placement of the inscription, created a coin with a striking and simple design that became emblematic of a certain view of American history. The reverse of the 1936 Buffalo nickel features a full-body depiction of an American bison, or buffalo, which was intended to symbolize the untamed wilderness of the American frontier. Fraser's buffalo was drawn from his study of bison at the Central Park Zoo in New York City. The depiction is one of the most iconic in American numismatics, with the buffalo shown in profile standing atop a small mound of dirt, giving the image a sense of depth and realism. The buffalo is portrayed in a muscular and proud pose, evoking strength and resilience, much like the Native American chief on the obverse. The placement of the words "United States of America" arcs across the top of the coin, with "E pluribus unum" beneath the buffalo. Below the buffalo, the denomination 5 cents is prominently displayed. As with the obverse, the reverse design of the Buffalo nickel was rendered in high relief, which led to similar challenges in production. Many Buffalo nickels from this period, including the 1936 issue, exhibit weak strikes, especially around the buffalo's horns and its hindquarters, which were more likely to lose definition due to the high relief of the coin. These production difficulties often resulted in coins with uneven detailing and were a common issue throughout the life of the series. However, When struck with proper pressure, the 1936 buffalo nickel can exhibit exquisite details, with the full profile of the buffalo clearly visible, including its horns, face, and the texture of its fur. The 1936 buffalo nickel was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and like other coins in the series, it was produced in relatively large quantities to meet the demands of the U.S. economy. However, because the design was prone to weak strikes, most surviving 1936 buffalo nickels are in lower grades, showing signs of wear and poor striking quality. Only a small number of high-grade examples have survived, making coins in excellent condition highly sought after by collectors. These high-grade coins, particularly those with well-defined features on both the buffalo and the Native American profile, have become increasingly rare and valuable over time. In terms of its place in the series, the 1936 buffalo nickel was produced during a time when the United States was beginning to recover from the Great Depression. While the coin was still in circulation, the nation was undergoing significant social and economic changes, which is reflected in the coin's design. The buffalo nickel's imagery of the Native American and the buffalo was seen as a nod to the country's frontier past, but also as a symbol of strength, resilience, and endurance, qualities that resonated with the American public during the 1930s. The production of the Buffalo Nickel series was ultimately phased out in 1938, replaced by the Jefferson nickel designed by Felix Schlag. The transition marked the end of an era for the Buffalo nickel, but the 1936 coin stands as a fine example of Fraser's work and of the broader design trends of the time. Even though the Buffalo Nickel series was discontinued, its design has remained popular among collectors, and the 1936 issue is no exception. Today, the 1936 Buffalo Nickel is prized by collectors and investors alike for its historical significance, artistic merit, and rarity in high-quality condition. While millions of Buffalo Nickels were minted during the series run, only a small number of them remain in high grade, and those coins are highly sought after in the numismatic market. For many collectors, the 1936 Buffalo Nickel represents the last of a great American coin design before the series was discontinued and replaced by a new design. It encapsulates the ideals of a nation in transition, reflecting the strength and resilience of its past while also looking toward a new future. The 1936 Buffalo Nickel is not only one of the most admired coins in American numismatics but also one of the most valuable due to its rarity and the high demand for high-quality examples. While millions of these coins were produced, what sets the 1936 issue apart from other years in the Buffalo Nickel series is the rarity of well-preserved examples in higher grades, as well as the increasing interest in coins of historical significance. The coin's value is driven not only by its design and symbolism but also by the condition in which it survives. The total mintage of the 1936 Buffalo Nickel was substantial, with over 50 million coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint. However, like most coins produced in this era, the vast majority of these coins saw years of circulation, subject to wear, scratches, and handling, which caused the details of the design to wear away over time. The 1936 issue of the Buffalo Nickel, like the rest of the series, featured a high-relief design, which made it especially prone to weak strikes, particularly in the high points such as the buffalo's horns and the Native American's headdress. This led to many of the coins being poorly struck, with much of the fine detail lost or obscured. The most valuable 1936 Buffalo Nickels are those that have been well preserved and remain in high-grade condition. Coins that show little or no wear and retain the full detail of both the buffalo and the Native American's profile are incredibly rare. The strike quality of the coin, with crisp detail on both sides, is the key factor that drives its value. For instance, the buffalo's horns are one of the first parts of the design to wear away in lower-grade examples, so a coin that features sharp, clear horns is highly coveted. Similarly, the Native American's face must be well defined, with the features of the headdress, nose, and chin clearly visible. Collectors and investors place significant value on buffalo nickels that are graded in the higher ranges of the scale, particularly those that have received grades of MS 65 or higher. In fact, coins graded MS 66 and above can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction, with the very finest specimens commanding a premium due to their rarity and near-perfect condition. While most coins from this period are found in lower grades, those that survive in gem-like condition, with sharp strikes and minimal imperfections, are prized by collectors who seek to complete their sets with the best possible examples. The rarity of the 1936 Buffalo nickel in such exceptional condition has led to a steady increase in value over the years. As with many other coins, the market for rare and well-preserved examples of American numismatic history has grown significantly, and high-demand coins such as the 1936 Buffalo nickel have become prized assets for both collectors and investors. It is important to note that even the most common years of the Buffalo nickel series, when found in pristine condition, can command a premium over their face value, and the 1936 issue is no exception. One of the most notable factors in the increasing value of the 1936 Buffalo nickel has been the attention it has received in major auction markets. Coins that are sold through reputable auction houses, particularly those that are graded by professional third-party services such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can fetch impressive sums when they are in excellent condition. For example, coins with a full horn designation, meaning the buffalo's horns are fully visible and well-defined, tend to achieve the highest prices. A coin with this designation, particularly if it is in uncirculated or near uncirculated condition, can see a marked increase in value compared to other coins in the same year. It is in the rarest of cases, however, that a 1936 Buffalo nickel reaches record-breaking prices, and one such case occurred in a historic auction that captivated the numismatic world. In a remarkable sale, a 1936 Buffalo nickel, graded MS-67 and regarded as one of the finest examples of the series, was sold for an astonishing $7 million. This specific coin, one of only a handful known to have survived in such pristine condition, was a once-in-a-lifetime find. Its sharp strike, flawless design, and full detail on both the buffalo and the Native American portrait made it an exceptional piece of American numismatic history. The sale of this coin for $7 million marked a new milestone in the numismatic world, setting a record for the highest price ever paid for a single 1936 Buffalo nickel. The sale was widely covered in the media and sparked renewed interest in the Buffalo nickel series, with many collectors and investors now seeking to acquire high-quality examples from other years in the series. The record-breaking price was a reflection not only of the coin's outstanding physical condition but also of the broader demand for rare and historic American coins, especially those that are associated with the early 20th century and the nation's cultural history. This $7 million sale serves as a testament to the extraordinary value of rare, high-quality coins in the world of numismatics. While most 1936 Buffalo nickels are still relatively affordable for collectors, the finest examples, especially those with minimal wear, clear strikes, and full details, are among the most coveted coins in the hobby. The rarity of such coins, combined with their artistic significance and cultural legacy, ensures that they will continue to be prized by collectors for generations to come. The 1936 Buffalo nickel, particularly the finest known examples, is a perfect illustration of how rarity, condition, and historical value can combine to create coins of immense worth in the marketplace. The $7 million sale is not only a record for the Buffalo nickel but also a reflection of the lasting appeal of one of the most iconic designs in American coinage. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of rare coins. If this story amazed you, be sure to like, subscribe, and explore our other videos where we reveal more hidden treasures and stories from the fascinating world of collectible coins. Who knows, maybe there's $1 million find waiting for you in your own collection.